Hey, my name is Jes Smyth. I am the author of Time for Once. It is a contemporary fiction novel, and I just want to thank the Heartland Society of Women's Writers for the feature this week on Instagram. As part of the last day, I'm here to read from my book, my debut novel, Time for Once, and I'm going to read from chapter 7, October 2005, just because October is right around the corner, and today I'm wearing a sweater, so it feels like fall. I'm going to drop kind of in the middle of it. So, "You're here," Alex squealed. Jolie had barely brushed her knuckle on the front door. "Drew, she's here." Alex jostled Jolie into an uncharacteristic hug and pulled her through the door. How did Alex always manage to smell like freshly baked cookies? "You look so different without your bangs," Jolie said. She squeezed Alex back, careful not to mess up Alex's longer curled hair, then readjusted her now lopsided glasses. If only her friend's energy could seep into her own tired bones. With the little sleep Jolie had gotten last night and her subsequent workday and 4-hour drive today, she was standing at the edge of exhaustion, which only coffee at 7 in the evening, so college-esque, could pull her back from. Drew's blonde head hovered in the background. "Hey, Drew, that's a pretty neat man bun you got going on there." Jolie smiled through a full-on eye twitch. She wasn't sure how to treat her friend's live-in boyfriend, and her eye had picked up on the unverbalized stress. Drew reached behind his head and patted his hair. "I'm guessing if you're like Alex, you don't care for it much, which is why I'm keeping it for a while, just to drive my baby crazy." I'm not good at voices, I'm sorry. All Jolie could do was nod. Alex and Drew and Alex, two people who loathed each other for well over a year, and certainly up until graduation, and then boom, sparks and plans and cozy shared living quarters. A solid helping of enemies turns friends, turns lovers, which only added to the already complicated weekend. But as the old saying goes, nothing in life was free of emotional turmoil, not even her sleeping arrangements for the next 2 nights. Jolie followed Alex down the narrow hallway. It was time to enter this alternate reality. She walked past the tiny galley kitchen and into the airy living room. Alex looped her arm around Drew's plaid-covered midsection. "Welcome to our apartment in progress," she said. Jolie looked up at the cathedral ceiling with a single wooden beam down the middle and back down to the balcony doors. It was a definite upgrade from the apartment she had shared with Alex for 2 years. "Is that Bob?" Jolie laughed when she spotted the overflowing spider plant in the corner. Alex laughed in a pitch much higher than Jolie was used to. "Yup, he lives." Sorry. "I brought him back to life." "Oh, wait. I brought him back to life," Drew said. Jolie opened her mouth to reply with something nice, or at least an attempt at cordial, when a body appeared from the adjacent hallway and floated into the room like an unforgettable ghost. Jolie dropped her bag from her shoulder, the weight of it suddenly too heavy to hold, and took him in. Jes. His hair was split like a curtain against his cheekbones. The curled ends hovered just above his shoulders. The stubble on his jawline suggested ease, but his collared blue and white striped shirt, the same one they found together at a secondhand store earlier in the year, implied thoughtfulness. He was just as lean, just as tall, and just as familiar, yet seeing him again felt brand new. Holy crap, she had missed him. "Hi," Jolie's voice cracked, her neck heated. She placed a hand over the soon-to-be relentless rash. One she knew he would notice. His mouth twitched. He'd caught it. "Hey, yourself." He leaned forward and then back, his body seemingly stuck between movement and stillness. She opened and closed her mouth twice. "Jay stopped by on his way to dinner," Alex cut in. "Totally unexpected. We had no idea." Alex glanced at Drew, who nodded once in confirmation. Jolie looked at the two headstrong individuals who clearly expected to navigate as co-pilots in her and Jace's incoming storm. "Relax, you two," Jace said. His smile looked tight as his eyes locked on Jolie's. The air crackled in her ears. "I thought I'd try my luck and see if you were here yet," he said, as casual as the hand that slinked through his long curls. Casual and cataclysmic. "Don't freak out." Jolie caught Alex's expression. Eyebrows raised so high they appeared to touch her hairline. Oh, right. Last week's phone call from Chase and the masquerade of all their unsaid words had not been shared with Alex. After however many days, however many sleepless nights, and way too many failed attempts at convincing herself that Chase was truly gone, he had called to ask if she would be entering his stratosphere. She had stuttered in response, unsure if a visit for homecoming weekend made sense. How would she feel seeing him? She had barely been managing when he popped up in her thoughts. Jace had suggested she consider joining the fun and hung up not long after his 3-word poem. I don't think I can read anymore. I believe that was probably too long anyway. But Time for Once is a story about Jolie and Jace, and it spans over a course of 10 years, and it goes through the ups and downs and messy complications that you experience in relationships and life between the ages of 20 and 30. So that's Time for Once. I'm Jes Smyth, and again, thank you to the Heartland Society women writers for featuring me and my awkward reading today. Thank you.